Never at ease, I don't know a limit. Chasing a dream, I don't know what sleepers. I got a queen, she lit me to eating. She ripe like a peach and she snapped me to snippet. We well overdue for that link up in person. Text me to fall through its murder, she wrote it. Still up with courage, you're doing a service. Pull up to the crib, I'm equipped with the brush strokes. Cutthroat from the low, where no love goes. Women buddy like it's been dad. When me looking at the bill stack. Off the bubbly buddy, I've been stressed out. Let the smoke scream from my chest out. Laced up, I really hate love from a stranger. Shit is fake stuff, only
Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back. I've been wanting to teach this for a very long time. This is actually a trick that I learned probably about 3 or 4 years ago by a guy by the name of Nicholas Lawrence, who's an amazing magic creator, one of the most prolific magic creators, young creators out there. As a thank you to him for letting me teach this on the channel, why don't you guys go and check out his website where he sells a whole bunch of really cool magic tricks. One of the top guys in the industry. So I left the link below and just blow your friends away with some really cool magic. And today we're gonna learn on-off. So what you saw in the trailer is the trick. So basically this is, for me, the most visual ring trick on the planet. We must note that this is obviously based off of Mir Yedid, literally the forefather of all things that have to do with like vanishing fingers and that type of thing. And what's so fun about this is that all you need is a ring and that's it. It could be a borrowed ring, doesn't even have to be your own. And I'm so excited to be able to teach this to you today. And like this video, if you do enjoy this content, let's get into learning this. All right guys, so this is the angle we're gonna use to teach this. Put the ring away, we don't need the ring right now. I'm gonna show you the basics of what happens with your finger. So I'm a right-handed person. I like to do this on my left hand. I don't think there's a preference here. I think whatever works for you. But I'm going to take my left hand and basically the pinky is going to curl behind my ring finger just like that. Now at first that's going to be really hard for you to do. It's not a natural movement. You're going to have a hard time doing that. So what you want to do is, just to get a feel for it, is grab your pinky and bend it to the first knuckle of your ring finger. So it's kind of just stuck there. Now the angles here are pretty good. That's the kind of angle you want. Remember, the angle here is towards the camera, which is somebody's eyesight, right? So that's why this camera's pointing downwards, to simulate what someone would be looking at. I mean, you can even, you see how cool that is? I could just like have it disappear and reappear. And all you need to do is, it just goes back there. That's it. Just goes here, and then it gets stuck right here. And it's kind of stuck there. So that's going to take a lot of practice. So just keep practicing that at first. The number one thing you want to do is just practice that. Get it to the point where you can feel comfortable just doing that. Just kind of disappears behind your knuckle here. Once you have that down, that's going to take some practice. Now, you will be able to sort of bend it in place if you want for it to hold there. It doesn't have to be like across. It just has to be touching the corner of it. Because believe it or not, that's all you need for that illusion. It doesn't have to be crossed over. It just has to touch the corner and kind of stay there. That's it. Now, as for the other hand, the pinky finger is going to be replaced by your middle finger. Now, these are very important steps to do. Very, very important and very difficult as well. You're going to basically make it go upwards about there. Your index is going to almost curl around, almost as if you're crossing your fingers, but not crossing them all the way. Just kind of curling them there. And so is your ring finger. So your ring and your index are going to kind of almost like touch each other here, and then grab that middle finger. So, and the thumb as well is going to go behind it a little bit. You don't want to, because if you're here, you're hiding that finger. You don't want to hide it. You want it in plain sight. So you want to kind of like grab the back of it, so that when you're here, that illusion is almost perfect. We have the 3 different spots on the finger that makes it like, that's the tip of the pinky, that's the middle, and that's the base of it. It really, really looks like it when you take it off, okay? So again, you're here, that goes here, and your thumb comes in there. Not here, you want to be here. It really feels like you're holding a dead finger. Like if I were to hold my finger, that's kind of what it should look like, right? Minus the tattoos. So here you go, that right there. Now, so all that together is going to take a lot of practice, just getting that muscle memory down. Because as it happens, you're going to be up here, and as you come down, that's when everything gets ready. And it's very tricky, especially when we bring the ring into this. So this is definitely intermediate to advanced sleight of hand. But once you get those things down, you will absolutely be able to do this. Now for the ring part. So at first your ring's gonna start up here. You're gonna show people this. And then as you come back down, there's gonna be a switch happening, okay? So let's do it again. As I'm here, what's gonna happen is I'm going to pull out the ring. Pinky's gonna go here, middle finger's going in there. And now I'm in this position. So, remember what we did here? We're doing the exact same thing, except with this. And so how that ring is staying on my finger is basically my index here and my thumb and my ring finger are kind of all holding it in place like this. Kind of just held by my thumb here, but my ring finger is going to come into play in 1 second, and that is to put it back. Before we get to that, let's just go over this one more time. We're here. As I come back, that's when I'm getting ready. So that motion happens really fast. We're going to do it fast here. So we're here. And we're here. And that should happen very naturally, very fast. It shouldn't look like you're fumbling around with your fingers too much, because then it becomes too weird. So we put the ring on, we go here, and now we're in position. Now we can pull it off. Now for here, you know, you can do this, you can make it slide down your hand. Now this is I'd say the easier thing to do, because with this, the replacement is simply this. It's just literally letting go, moving your middle finger out of the way and pretending it's coming off the pinky. So in one smooth action, it just looks like I'm slipping it off my pinky. It just looks just that, right? So that's hidden behind, and as that comes out, I'm like that. But the illusion is that it's my pinky and I'm slipping it off my pinky, right? So the eye kind of like makes sense of all that information, all that visual information. Again, I'll show you guys the grip here a little bit closer. So that should look like you're holding a finger. For all intents and purposes, that literally looks like a finger. It's kind of gross. Now for the difficult replacement. This is very, very difficult, but if you nail it, looks incredibly great. Something I should note though, when performing this, most people, once I do this, will scream and turn away. And so even after I've done the replacement, they wouldn't even see me put it back because they're busy screaming and running away. So that's happened quite a bit. That's the kind of downside of this trick, which makes it good for camera as well, because then you can actually show them that you put it back. So once you're here, here's what's going to happen. Your ring finger, which isn't doing anything right now, is going to grab that ring between the thumb and the ring. Okay, so if I let go of everything else, it's just that, right? So at first, your ring finger is kind of here. It's not really doing anything, but then you want to bring it into position and just hold it here with your thumb and your ring. Look at that. That's what I'm doing right now. So you can practice that. Thumb and ring are going to hold that just like that. So boom. And as I come to replace it, what's going to happen is I'm going to switch this out and align this at the same time really quickly. Okay, so at first you're going to have some aim issues, and there might be a little discrepancy with the visual. Like that'll happen, it'll get stuck. But with time, you'll be able to make it look like it's one motion. And in fact, if you want to add a little movement to it, you know, that's fine too, because that makes it that might hide your indiscretions here. So you're here, you can just put it back like that, which looks, I mean, for me, that looks fantastic. I don't know how that looks for you, but this is just a really cool way of replacing it. Again, you're here, and then you're here. You're here, here. From the back, and from the back, this is what it looks like. So I'm here. This is the portion where they think it's my pinky. You see that? And as I come to put everything back, I'm just slipping my finger in there, right? So once again, from the top, you can take a ring. Now, even if this ring, the thing is, I have really big fingers. So when I do this and I borrow someone's ring, there's a big chance that ring doesn't even fit me because it's too small. But it's never stopped me because you don't actually have to put it on your finger. So once I'm here, I'm here like this. bam. And let's say this ring never actually fit my finger. They don't know that because then I go like this and it looks like it was on my finger the entire time, which is a nice little subtlety. Another thing that you guys can do is add a little sound to it. I like to, once I'm here, just kind of like that. And it gives a kind of a visual sound to it, which, you know, creates this auditory illusion and kind of makes it a little bit more gross and then goes right back on. So that, in a nutshell, is On Off by Nicholas Lawrence and Mir Yedid. I think that's about it. I don't think I have anything else to go over. So there you go. That is On Off by Nicholas Lawrence. Well, there you have it. That was Nicholas Lawrence, On Off. So guys, if you did enjoy this content, check out Nick's website. Don't forget to leave a like before you leave. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you on the next video. Peace.
Enchanté.